So I'm in a Dutch cemetery, also called a museum, Plaswati, I think. Now, you talk about Tanah Merah, which means red soil, and this is actually it right here. Lots of places are called Tanah Merah, but they don't actually have the red soil. So what's interesting about this cemetery is that you're going to see mostly Dutch people here who are buried. And, people who come here, especially if it's to Jakarta, they tend to go to the old museums in the old city. But there are so many things to see here, it's unbelievable. The problem is that when you're colonized, even by apparent non-interventionists, cultural non-interventionists like the Dutch, you need to be a historian to figure out exactly what's going on, because you don't know what any of these symbols are. The whole problem with colonialism is that it cuts you off from history, and it tries to replace it. And you don't know what does that mean. I don't know. But everything means something. And if you happen to come to these places, it's really important to basically have some sort of understanding of history before you show up. But even if you don't let that deter you. Just kind of show up and just recognize that you're not looking at everything. All of these people, in order to have been buried here, that's a pretty interesting burial plot right there. It's got a very Dutch, very, very Dutch name. They all have a story behind them. And Overleden died on September in 1907, before the First World War. And all of these people have stories, and it's incredible. It's just that, no one's taken the time. Oh, yeah, cute cat. Hi. There you go. Just kind of rubbed on me there. Hi, how are you? Yep, he wants to be Yep, there we go. Hanging out. Aww. Okay. So there it is. You just have to put more of an effort into it when you travel. And it's obviously helpful if you have some access to both the local language and the colonizer's language as well. There it is.